right? So you have to remind yourself, okay, your second hurdle may be, I'm really not good at expressing appreciation. Well, that's just because you ain't used to it. That's all. You can change. I bet you if you won the lottery, you'd appreciate that. You could express that now, couldn't you? Okay. All right. So yes, you can do it, but you can start small. You know, when I was a little girl, I remember my uncle, I had very low self-esteem. And I would always, when I meet someone, I'm always looking down, right? And I would talk looking at my feet, talk to them looking at my feet. And I remember he said, girl, lift your head up and talk to people and say hello to people, right? And I was shy. So I came up with this thing. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I can always give somebody a smile. And I can always give somebody a smile. I don't have to say anything, but I can smile. I can look up and smile at them. And so that became my thing. I started small as a little girl. As I passed strangers by, whether they smiled at me or not, I'll give them a smile. Now I'm always smiling, okay? That's just the way that it is, but you start small and you'll expand from there, okay? What about challenge number 3? I don't feel grateful when things are tough. I don't feel grateful when things are tough. And I'm not trying to fake it, right? But no, that's when you need a smile. You see, a lot of times, and we've learned this, you find yourself thinking bad thoughts, right? And usually you're looking down, you might be scrolling on the phone, but you're sitting still. Well, as soon as you become aware of it, you need to change your state. You need to get up. JT, I think you went over it. You need to look up. You need to smile. Okay? And change that. Change that. When you change yourself physically, the endorphins, like Dr. Michelle told you yesterday with movement, they kick in. And you start changing your state and you feel differently. When you feel differently, you do differently. So if you find yourself in a tough situation, change your state. That's up to you to control that. It's up to you to do something about it, not up to anyone else. It is up to you. And challenge number 4. Oh, it feels cheesy. It feels forced. Again, that's just because you're not used to it. You got to be consistent with it. You got to keep doing it. Remember, I'm giving you guys a 5-day challenge. Are you up for the challenge? Type a 1 in the chat if you up for the challenge to do the 5 days of gratitude. And then just see how you feel at the end of the 5 days. You can try it again for 5 more days. That'll be 10 days of gratitude.